Hi everyone, welcome to Knowledge Center. Today I am going to explain you how to draw the AC machine in AutoCAD. So this is the question available here. In this question you just pause the video and go through the question in detail. So before starting this I just want to tell you one thing, that we need to convert all the dimensions given into millimeters. So first do that conversions as I did here, and then first start drawing the end elevation, and then we can go for a front view. So for doing that off sectional end view, we need to consider the diameters, outer diameters, inner diameters of stator, rotor, shaft, all other parameters. Even slots has to be considered. So let's see how to do it. So I got these circles based on the given data. So they are given the stator diameter is 288 millimeter. So this is the circle out of it. Similarly, inner diameter of stator, outer diameter of rotor, and diameter of shaft has been given. So now let's draw the dimensions. Let's mention the dimensions of those circles. So to go to dimensions, and we select radius is there and diameter is there. Better is go for diameter because we have used a diameter as a parameters to draw the circle. So click on the circle whichever you want to mention. So this is how we can mention the diameter, but here the size is not, it's not visible. So let's change the font of diameter dimensions. Go to dimension style, modify it. Here you can modify it by giving the text size. I just changed it as 8 and OK. Set current and close it. So now we can see it is 288. We similarly do it for all other circles. So after getting all those stator and rotor diameters, there is one more information about the thickness of stator frame. So the thickness of stator frame is given as 2.5 centimeter. It's nothing but 25 mm. So you can check here, the thickness is given as 25 mm. So you should add this for outer diameter of a stator stampings. So outer diameter is 288, thickness is 25 mm. So thickness means this is thickness at one side. So above we get, above this outer diameter we get 25 mm, and even below we get 25 mm. Totally 50 mm should be added with that 288 outer diameter. So when we add 50 for 288 we get 338. So now I will draw another circle with the diameter 338. I got it because of the thickness of a stator frame. So this portion is from here to here, this is considered as a thickness of a stator. 338 to 88 will get it in the order. Okay. Next step, we need to draw the slots in stator and rotor. So to do that, before doing that slots, let's have the quadrants here. So take a straight line from this center point, just draw one line, as well as same line you just draw in this direction. So once after getting this axis lines, start drawing the stator slot from the inner diameter. So this is outer diameter of stator slot, stator. This is inner diameter, 216 is inner diameter of stator. Okay, so from here you should draw the slot. So the slot dimensions, let's see what are the information given regarding slot. Slot dimension, slot of stator. So this is slot dimension, it's open type, and number of slots are 36. The size is 14 mm or 6 mm. So height is 6 mm, width is 14 mm. So use this information to draw the slots. So from here, as we know that it is 14 mm, so I will take this as center line, and 7 mm right side and 7 mm left side. That's what we need to draw. That will give you the total 14 mm. Okay. So to do that, I will use an offset. Select this, go to offset, mention the size, that is 7, and enter. I want it right side, so click it here. Again select this center line and type 7, enter. We will get at both the side. So now I don't want this extra line, so just trim this and just have a line in this circle. After that we can delete it, extra part we can delete it. So I'll just trim the unwanted parameters here. So select trim option and trim it like this. So after trimming this picture, we got these lines over there, but height of this slot should be 6 mm. Here I got it is between 216 to 288. So to get just 6 mm height, what you need to do is draw another circle in between 216 and 288. That is outer diameter of stator and inner diameter of stator. In between this, you draw the another circle. So to get the dimensions of those circle, we do one thing. So 216 is the dimension of an inner diameter. For that, plus 6 mm, because the height of slot is 6 mm. So this side I will get 6 mm. Even at this side, bottom side, we get 6 mm. So totally 12 mm. 216 plus 12. So that is 228. So 228 mm is the dimension for the circle. So take a circle of that particular dimension. So draw a circle with diameter of 288 with the same center. So 228. Enter. So we got this. So after this, again go to trim, right click, and then trim this part. Okay, even you can trim this, you can remove this center part. If it is not, you just delete it. So after getting one slot and trimming it, we shall get an array of it. So we know that there are total number of slots are 36 in that 360 degree. So just draw 36 slots in this stator. So now select this and create an array. Select these two and go for array. Here we need to go for polar array, not for rectangle, because we have an angle. So go for polar array. Here click for select object, this one, and here you need to take this as center option. Center point has to be selected. So click on this, then the axis will be x and y axis will be mentioned over there. And how many slots we need? 36. Type that number of slots, because we have an option here, total number of items and angle to fill. Select this first option. So after that you go for this, total number of items are 36, angles to be filled is 360 degree. Then go for OK. So this is how the picture will be. This is what the image is you got. Now let's trim the portion which are unwanted. So in the slots, both the side, it is an open type of slot. So I'll just open this slot, and this is the teeth. Okay, so do it for each part. Slot, this is open and this is open. So this is the frame how you got it now. So by just trimming the top portion and bottom portion of the slots, this portion has been cleared, even this portion has been cleared, and they got this as an slots. And bottom layer I have not done anything here, because they asked only the off view of a section. So you just draw this top off. Bottom layer will just avoid it. I'll tell you about this at the end. No need of representing the picture here. Means we are cutting only top off of the machine, not the bottom off. So we can see the picture of top view, not the bottom view. So this off portion has to be represented. So slots of stator, I think it is clear now. Same way we shall do it for a rotor. So this is how we got the circle. Let's have the dimension for that circle. So the dimension, let us take it in diameter. This circle is of, let me keep it here, 202. So now for drawing of slot, again we shall do the concept of similar what we did in a stator. So this I will take it as a reference. Go for offset. I know that the dimension is of 14 mm. So 7 mm this side, 7 mm this side. So after selecting the offset, you mention the dimension as 7. Enter. Click here and select this center line again and type 7. Enter. We get the two lines. Now let us trim the extra portion. So after removing the unwanted part, now let's take this and create an array as we did in the previous case. So go for array, select this object and select that center, this as a center point, and then go for the first option. Number of slots are 36. You can check it in the question, 36. So even in rotor we have same number of slots. Okay, so we got this. Again we will trim it as we did in the stator case. So this is how it looks after trimming the unwanted portion. So slot width is 14 mm, teeth width is of just remaining portion will be the teeth width. So in the stator also we need to do the same thing, but there we have just made a small mistake over there. So I have taken this is slot now. Slot width is to be 14 mm, but here slot width less. So we will rearrange it. We'll just draw the circle and I will tell you how to get the output of it. So I have drawn the 216 and 228 line again, circle again, and now trim it. For stator slots we did a mistake over there. So 14 mm is the width of a slot. So you should erase this, trim this portion. So after making the correction, you get this stator slot like this. Means stator slot width has to be 14 mm, and this is teeth. This is the slot. So we have done it like this. Okay. So this is about stator and rotor slots. So after completion of the stator and rotor slot, this portion let us keep it as it is. So let's this is just closed. So let us make some design over there. So this portion we are not showing it because it is not given in the question. So just we need to hatch it. That is what we have done here. So above portion is visible for us. So they have mentioned one more thing here, that is you need to provide an air duct. There are totally 8 air ducts. So you can look into this portion here. The stator frame has 8 and rotor stamping have 4 equally spaced ducts for ventilation, for cooling purpose. So we need to represent it here. So I will this is the stator frame. So in the stator thickness after that stator frame we have this is thickness, stator outer frame and thickness of stator. So here you need to show the ducts. Here I will show 4, totally 8 we have, so I will show 4 here, and remaining 4 will be here, which no need of showing it. So on the top view I will just show 4, and in rotor they have mentioned it is 2. So this is the rotor. So in this rotor I will show 2. So let's see how to do that. So to show the arc, to show the duct, air duct, we can go for an arc or we can take a circle. So easiest method is to have a circle. So in this stator frame, let me have the circle here. So just click here and just elaborate the circle here. So it should be within that frame. So it is almost 9. So let me take it as a 9 and enter. So you got a circle. So this is air duct, and select this and copy it. They told that there are totally 8, so copy it and paste it with some. Okay, so we got 4 air ducts in the stator. Same way we can have 2 air ducts in the rotor. So select the circle, same circle, copy and you paste it here. Let me paste it here 1, and this has somewhere here 2. So these are the air ducts. This is how, or you can just have an arc type of a picture also, not a problem. And one more thing which is not mentioned, but you can do it here. I'll take another circle, copy, paste. Instead of drawing it, I'm just copying it. You can have an eye bolt. You can place a circle here. Okay. You can place a circle here. This is, we can call this as an eye bolt, and we can draw another circle over there, circle with some diameters. So here, click it and just elaborate it like this. Click it. So this is that circle. So it is just for an eye bolt, and hatch this inside this gap. You should just hatch it. So after hatching, you will get the clear picture of an eye bolt. So this is about the front view, end view of an AC machine. So this is the eye bolt. So just project this and project towards the right side and get the front view of it. So let me project these lines and show you. So project all these lines from the key bolt. See, look at this. From the outer dimension of key bolt, eye bolt, or inner dimension of eye bolt, all the circles, all the slots, upper and inner of slots dimension, everything has been projected towards the right side. And now we just need to draw this, complete this line from this end to this end. We will get a line. So for that I will take a solid line, go for by layer and take a solid line, select the line, and this end. Now we can turn on the O snap so that you can get this end to this end. 138, that is what we got it in the circle, outer diameter total overall. So take that dimension here, 338, right? And then yes, so the width is 338 based on the dimensions we have here. Total outermost diameter is 338, that is the width, and the height is 338. Same, we have the same 338 height, but we have considered here eye bolt. So let me take this one line from here. So this is the complete. Okay, this is what you need to consider. This is just an eye bolt, so that I'll show you how to do it after this. This is not required actually, so we'll just trim it. So eye bolt should not be included in the height of the machine, so let us remove that. Okay, so now we need to just elaborate these lines. These lines has to be elaborated using the dotted lines. So I'll take dotted lines and elaborate it here to this end. Do it for all other lines. Let's draw one center line here. The dimension was width of 338. So after extending these lines, let's take the midpoint of it. So 338 by 2 will get an answer. For that, length of that will be a center point. So the midpoint we obtained. So from this we need to draw the stator and rotor core. The length of stator core is 10 centimeter. So take this as a reference. Take this center point as a reference, and let us have the 10 centimeter line from this center point. I'll take 5 centimeter here and 5 centimeter here. If you convert that into millimeter, it will be 50 millimeter here and 50 millimeter in the LHS side. So for that we just use an offset instruction and do it. So now go to trim and remove these extra lines here. This portion has to be removed, so that this is just here I will get a high bolt. Okay, and this is the width where we get a stator rotor core length. So let's see how to show it in this picture. Let's have this line as a solid line. So take it as bilayer. This one let me take it as a bilayer. Okay, so thereafter, see, this is where we have a ventilation. So I can have two ducts here. I can just show one duct here, one duct. So for that we can go for a rectangle box and we can click it here. Right. So this is just a representation of a duct. So better you select a solid line. So show the hatching like this. This gap is a duct. Same way now we will represent this portion, the eye bolt here. So eye bolt width what we have is just that width. This solid thickness has to be represented here. So for that we can take a line and just draw one line from here, and after that you can take an offset of it or just a mirror of it. Now select this, copy it, paste it, or just opposite to that. Right. Now let's hatch this portion also. This portion has to be hatched. So I have done the same hatching which we have done in the end view. So front view will also have the same hatching. Now let's show this stator slots. So this is the these lines has to be removed from the picture now. So here we have included slip rings, the connections of slip rings. It has to be done to show the slip rings will be there in the induction machine, and you can also include a fan at this side so that it is used for a cooling purpose. So this is about the AC machine. This is it, so that you can become perfect on this. If it is helpful, just like it and do subscribe to the channel. Thank you.